I know the world of reggae and revolution just turned up. Chronixx rise from exile, South Africa waved the flag in a Grammy contention. D'Angelo's spirit lived on through roots and neo soul, and Africa more one of her true lions, Raila Odinga. But before we touch the headlines, make we reason, but some Ital way. Now you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mr. E, and we are coming to you here on Reggae Hour, BOSS Radio, baby. Early this Wednesday morning, we going live to bring y'all some of the best in the roots, the reggae, the dance hall, and we gonna bring y'all some of the news that's going on in our community across the world, the Pan African community. You feel me? Because I'm still one of those people that we still got to do. We got to hold it down for our people. You feel me? I'm not going to allow us to be separated like that. So I'm going to be talking about all of us. You feel me? All of us. We're going to be getting. Hold on, give me a second because it looks like. And you're listening to the Reggae Hour where rhythm meets the revolution. Powered by Zevo Light, the Ital energy that keeps the body clean and the spirit high. Use code Reggae Hour at ZevoLife.com or at Zevo.life in order to get you 30% off and you can live naturally every day. Just want to give a shout out to Zevo Life for sponsoring this episode. Thank you so much. But yeah, like I was saying, man, we got it going on. It's just going wonderful, man. And I see not people more than ever are searching for balance and trying to live a healthy life. And we just want to promote that as much as possible. Because in this great time of noise, in this time of great noise and stuff, it's time of confusion. The soul of humanity is crying out. We feel it in our bones, don't we? A deep imbalance. And we walk through concrete jungles and our feet forget the feeling of the earth. Man, we swim in a digital river of information and our minds forget the peace of a single clear thought. Our bodies are fed, but our spirits are starving. And so, not more than ever, people search for balance, a harmony of the mind, the body, and the soul. Now, this search is not a new one. It's an ancient quest, and the elders have long shown us the way. The path is called Ital. And you must understand, Ital is not just a diet you find in some kind of book or something. Man, it's not a trend. It's that you want to do on a weekend. Man, Ital is livity. It's a way of walking through this word. The word itself comes from vital, and that is the key. It is the practice of increasing your life force, your vitality, by living in alignment with creation. It rests on a foundation of three pillars, simple, profound. First is clean food. The body is a temple, a sacred vessel given to us by the Creator. Now, what do you use to build a temple? Do you use rotten wood and polluted water? Hell no. You use the strongest stone and the purest water, the finest materials from the earth. So it is with the body. Ital food is food in its original state as the earth intended. It is fruit kissed by the sun, vegetables bursting with life from the soil, grains that hold the memory of the wind and the rain. It means no processed chemical, no artificial poison, no flesh from animals that have known suffering. But that suffering carries a vibration that you then take inside your temple. To eat clean is to honor the temple. Give me a minute because I thought I muted this. I guess I didn't. There. But yeah, now the first one is clean. I mean, the second is clean thought. Now, the mind is a garden. If you plant seeds of anger, worry, and doubt, you will harvest a crop of misery. Now, if you allow the weeds of gossip and negativity to take over, they will choke out the light. Man, Ital consciousness is the practice of tending to this garden. It's, it's the guarding of the gateway of life, especially the gateway to your mind. It means choosing what you watch, what you listen to, and who you speak with. It's the understanding that a positive thought is a prayer and a negative thought is a poison. A clean thought is a revolutionary act in a world that profits from our confusion and fear. And third is clean vibration. Now, this is the fruit of the first two. Now, when you honor the temple and the body with clean food and you tend the garden with your mind and with clean thought, your very essence begins to change. Call that a mental transmutation. Your vibration, the energy you put out into the world, it becomes clear and strong. It is the light in your eyes. It is the calm in your voice. It is the peace that people feel when they are near you. A clean vibration is the ultimate expression of a soul in balance. Now, this is the bridge. This is the secret of the master, from the roots artist to the revolutionary. Ital is the bridge between consciousness and creation. Think of the great reggae prophets. How did they craft songs that could break down walls and uplift generations? They lived Ital. Their channel was clear. The message could flow through them from the most high to the people without any kind of distortion. So think of the freedom fight. How did they find the strength to stand up to injustice, to endure imprisonment and persecution? They built their inner fortitude on the foundation of a clean body and a clear mind. Ital is just the discipline for that spiritual warrior. And so I say all this to say this, to walk this path. In this modern Babylon with its endless temptations and distractions, we got to find what's pure. We got to find what's true. That is why I move with Zevo Life. Like for me, Zevo Life is the essence of this living. Made simple for these complicated times. It is a microalgae superfood like sea moss and a life force so fundamental, so elemental, it feels like a direct gift from the source. It is born not in a factory, but under the warm African sun, in sun-kissed water that remember the dawn of creation. This is not a thing that has been broken down and put back together by man, processed and fake and artificial. It is life itself, rich in the plant protein that builds the temple, brimming with the vitality that fuels the spirit. Now, when I take Zevo Life, I know what I'm putting into my body. It is an ital in its essence, straight from creation. There are no chemicals to cloud my mind. There's no compromise in this purity. It's the earth's strength and form so simple. It's so potent that it tends to help maintain my clarity and my vibration in a world that seeks to pull me down. And a small, powerful act of self-love and self-preservation. So for all of you who are searching for that balance, for all of who that can feel a call to a higher way of being, man, I offer this as meditation. Look into the principle of Ital. Eat clean, think clean, vibrate clean, and find those pure, true things that the earth still provides. Align yourself with creation, and you will find your own power to create. Nourish your roots, and you will stand strong. This is the way, for real. So I definitely suggest picking up you some Zevo Life. You get a 30% discount when you use our code Reggae Hour at Zevo.life. And just go check it out. Check out. But today on Reggae Hour, we got a great podcast for you. We got Dada Grammy consideration for his newest EP. We're going to be talking about that and playing a little bit of music from it. Forward, we continue. Definitely check that out. We're also going to be talking about the Chronixx album that came out last Friday. Come on now. You got to give it up for that. Chronixx album went hard, man. Now, we've been waiting 8 years for that, so we're going to be talking about that one as well. We also going to be talking about D'Angelo's passing and how he has left us music that will resonate with us forever. So make sure y'all tuned in, turn up his own out. This is your boy, Mr. E, boss of the Southside Bosses here on Reggae Hour, baby. You already know what it is. This is Forward by Dada featuring Jessica Mbingi. God bless her soul. When they get my Africa, they do what?
First job bless the mothers, them I raise the picnic. Job bless the fathers, cause I'm job not pretty now falling out if you say you with me, cuz I'm Marley. Say a prayer before we go on war again. Couple brethren gone, let's not march at them. Burn the system down and then start again. I'm calling. All my generals feel rank. While the enemies are advanced, we praise Jah and we fill up from the right flank. We praise Jah and we fill up from the left flank. Then advance till we fire in the wetlands. We give thanks for the most high direction. His hand guide while I dwell in his presence. Them can't hide, so there's no interference. Them not know which way to go. Worship radio, that's the way they blow. Rasta broke the code, regulate the road. House I built from stone. I was not alone. Caesar like his Rome. Jah is on the throne. They shall all atone. Back to what I know. Lick them down with flow. Walls of Jericho. Hear the drums blow. Strong. Flighty red, gold, and green. And everything them say they should surely need. We march on like machines. We don't stop until we change the regime. Friday, red, gold, and green. MCD banner and they know it's for the king. We move strong like machine. We can't stop until the people are free. Watch them bitch get murdered by the new insurgent. Cut deep like surgeon. When I sleep, it's urgent. It's a world incursion on my next excursion. When I wait for no one, gotta seize the moment. Say we burning hot and we won't stop for them. Cut from different cuts and we don't copy them. If they use a star, feed them properly then. It's a Daniel song in the lion's den. I'm Marley. All of my regiments, on like elements, born in the tenements. Now we march strong like elephants, protect the residents, defend your relatives. I'm calling. All of my generals, deep like minerals, smooth like criminals, dressing all black like funerals, then in the back like murals. Strong. Flighty red, gold, and green. And everything they say they should surely need. We march on like machine. We don't stop until we change the regime. Flighty red, gold, and green. MCD banner and them know it's for the king. We move strong like machine. We can't stop until the people are free. MCD banner fly. Hear the war drum, then they start to cry. Rasta not stop, let me tell you why. Cause Rasta don't die, we just multiply. Back to the dimension, our spirit fly. This is a Chanata lullaby. Son of the soil, my father's tribe. This is the vow of the Nazarite. Strong. From the line of David, and I want to play this because our songs are sacred, not from the matrix, not product placement, this is from the basement. One, check out the melody, hot like felony, them are not ready for you. Anything we drop, close steadily, straight to the top like seed. Strong. Flighty red, gold, and green, and everything they say they should surely mean. We march on like machine. We don't stop until we change the regime. Flighty red, gold, and green. MCD banner and them know it's for the king. We move strong like machine. We can't stop until the people are free.
Greetings, all African brothers and sisters, young and old. This is a century when Africa wakes up from its sleeping slumber and throws off the shackles of colonization. With this new dawn and newfound freedom, our God-blessed continent is beginning to remember that Africa is the foundation of every aspect of civilization and the loving mother of all mankind. We now simply need to unite. The time has come. We owe it to ourselves.
Yeah, done Dada right there with Jessica Mengini and Giza Graham. I'm telling y'all, man, we know. I told y'all, man, it's going down, man. Don Dada has entered the Grammy race, and yes, he has been putting on work, man. This album, this EP right here, it only has 6 tracks, but I guarantee you, man, it's something that's gonna reach out to you. If you into reggae slash hip hop, then you definitely need to go check out his EP. Forward, we continue. You can find it on Amazon Music. You can find it on Apple Music. You find it iHeart. Everywhere you stream music, go listen to it. It's definitely gonna be it's worth it. We're gonna be talking about that one, Jay, in a minute. But before we do, we gotta actually give some love to Don Dada. Don Dada has been working with the children for a long time. He's been doing this thing. So we definitely want to give a shout out to him, give him his flowers while he is alive right now, because without him, the youth in South Africa would be missing a hero. They would. But now listen close. Can you feel that vibration from what we just listened to? Now that's a pulse that travels not through wires or waves, but through the very soil of the earth. Now, through the memory in our blood, it is a bridge of sound, a bridge of spirit, built on foundation of resilience from the red dust of Soweto, where the youth faced down tanks with stones and heart, to the vibrant, pulsing streets of Kingston, where the sound system became the voice of the voiceless. The bridge strong. It has been always been strong. It is the unbreakable connection of a people that was scattered, but whose heartbeat never lost that one drop rhythm. And today, that rhythm is breaking down new walls. Today, a message from our heart is being heard in the highest halls of Babylon. A king has stepped forward, and Don Dada himself, with the works he calls forward, we continue, and the world, it has no choice but to listen. Now, he has a Grammy, he put this in for Grammy consideration, and it's not just a prize for one man. It is a signal. It is a sign that the frequency of truth is rising and the message of the righteous can no longer be ignored. But we must ask the question, what is the fuel for such journey? What is the power behind such a sound? The Don Dada, he tells us himself. He say the journey is powered by positive energy and natural livity. Now, this is the key. The music is not born just from strings and drums. It's born from a way of life, from the soul. Now, it is born from the same ancient roots that connect the music of reggae to the motherland of Africa. Now, think on it. The drum beat of reggae is the heartbeat of the Nyabingi. The call for justice in the lyrics is the echo of the freedom fighter on the continent. And the livity, the Ital livity, is the wisdom of the elders who knew that to be strong in this world, you must first be pure within. This is where the spirit and the body meet. You cannot have a revolutionary mind in a polluted temple. You cannot sing songs of upliftment if your own energy is weighed down. The spirit is a mighty fire, yes, but even the mightiest fire needs clean, burning fuel. And this is why the elders say, when the body fueled by Ital food, the spirit moves unstoppable. Now, Ital is the practice of living in harmony with creation. It is choosing life force. It's choosing foods that are vibrant and clean, direct from the earth without the touch of chemical corruption. This is the discipline that sharpens the mind and clears the channel for the creative force to flow. This is the liberty that Gandada speaks of, a liberty that gives the spirit an unstoppable momentum. Now, it is a simple truth. When your body is light and full of vitality, your thoughts become clearer, your vibration rises, your art becomes more potent, your message rings with a higher truth. Now, this is how a man can stand on a stage and channel the spirit of Soweto and Kingston at the same time. His instrument, which is his body, his mind, and his soul, is tuned and clean. And in this time, we are blessed to have access to this purity. We have gifts from the earth like Zevo life, a superfood born of the African sun itself. We have sea moss that comes out of the Jamaican coast. And this is Ital in its essence. It is the concentrated life force of creation. It is that clean, burning fuel to the temple. When you take this into your body, you are talking and taking in strength of the continent. You're aligning yourself with that natural liberty. You are preparing your own vessel to move forward. Unstoppable. Now, so we celebrate this great milestone for Don Dada, but we do not just celebrate for him. We celebrate the bridge he walks on. We celebrate the liberty that fuels him. And we celebrate the power that this liberty can unlock in each and every last one of us. The journey is forward, we continue. It is not forward, I continue. It is a collective movement. And so the message for today is tag a brethren or a sister from the continent, from Accra to Addis Ababa, from Lagos to Lusaka. Find your family across the water and tell them the bridge is strong. The time is now. Unity, upliftment, and Ital energy for all. Let us fuel our temples, clear our channels, and move forward unstoppable with one love. You feel me? Yes, sir. Now, with that being said, Forward We Continue is a masterpiece of an EP, but it has just entered the same race as another mogul, another giant in this industry, and a giant that has only dropped 2 albums. And his second album just dropped on his birthday last Friday. You know what I'm talking about. We talking about Chronixx with his new album Exile. Exile is a piece of mastery, and I definitely suggest everybody to listen to it. But right now, we got his name track Exile for you to listen to right here on BOSS Radio's Reggae Hour, baby. So we ask you to do one thing: tune in, turn up, and zone out, baby. Show us some love. Hit them likes, hit them subscribe, man. Show us some gifts. Throw us some love, man. Let us see how you feel about what we doing here at Reggae Hour. But this here is Chronixx with Exile.
If you see, can it comes to light? Let your love be shining. If you can breath, if you see, can it comes to light? Have no fear, don't get anything, it's gonna be alright. If you wanna see, turn it comes to light. Let your love be shining. If you can turn it, if you wanna see, comes to light. Have no fear, don't get anything, it's gonna be alright. If you wanna see, it comes to light. Let your love be shining. If you wanna see, it comes to light. No fear, don't bother it, it's gonna be alright. Sundays, keep it, keep it moving. When you're running, time is done. Keep it, see it, still like that's your love. Just trying to make every single day night. Baby, we'll see. Yeah, don't stand alive. Don't fear. It's past baby. She alright. She alright. Baby, let's see.
Chronixx with Exile, man. Look here, that was just the first track on that album. But we got more coming for you real soon, man. We definitely got more coming for you, man. So we definitely need y'all to tune in, turn up, and zone out. And I would just want to take this minute right now to ask y'all to go ahead and follow us on our favorite streaming on your favorite streaming service, whether it's iHeart, Apple Music, Amazon Music, or whether you just like watching us here on YouTube. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, man. Make sure you find Reggae Hour because we're going to keep bringing y'all this great reggae music. You heard me? We're going to continue pushing the love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom pillars of life because without them, where would we be at? That's all I want to know. Where would we be at if we didn't have love, truth, peace, justice, and freedom? You know what I'm talking about? I don't think we would be anywhere. I don't think we would live too long. It would be too much. You feel me? And we need more of exactly. We need more love, baby. More love. So make sure y'all tune in, turn up, and zone out, hit that like, follow, subscribe button no matter where you at, and also share to your family and friends so we can spread love. Now I want to take a small segue real quick and then talk about this love. Right now, there's so much hate going on, especially with the people who call themselves black, colored, African, native, and it's whatever. It just came. It's getting a little too ridiculous, you know. I just want to say one thing, and I'm going to leave it at that. You can't tell me where my ancestors are from because you don't even know my real name. And I can't do the same thing for you. And why is that? Because I don't know you. You know your story. I know my story. I could tell you my story. You could tell me your story. But what we cannot do is you tell me my story and I tell you your story. I don't know your story and you definitely do not know mine. You don't. So when it comes to being from Africa or being from America, we need to chill that out. We need that to end. Why? Because of the simple fact that we it shouldn't even matter for one. Your story is your story. Your story has no bearing on my story. And even if it did, it's still my story to tell. So if I say that I'm from Africa and you say you from America, I can't say nothing can be said about that. Nobody can deny another person's lineage because they was not there when their ancestors were born. Now, if you have a certain kind of a feeling about how they feel about their story, that says a lot about you and it doesn't say anything about that person. You say that that person's ignorant or scared to claim where they're from, or you say that that person is trying to brainwash you and stuff. It it doesn't get us anywhere. It won't get us anywhere. Will never get us anywhere. So we need to stop. We need to stop all that. That's all I wanted to say about that. One love, man. This is the pan world. Because pan earth. I'm a pan earthian. You may not recognize pan African, but you gotta say you're a pan earthian because when you look like this, you know that you originally came from this earth. I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for the people that look like me, you know? If anybody else came from this earth, great. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the show. Because we all know that the original people on this earth look like this. So, as long as I know that, I'm going to continue to show love to my brethren, to my sisters. We're going to continue to do that. And as long as we continue to do that, I think we'll be all right. Seriously. I really do think we'll be all right. But with that being said, let's continue with the show. Ah, now we have some great music coming to y'all. You know, we got Tony Roy that's going to be getting interviewed here. We're going to be dropping him soon. We have Culture Brown that's going to be getting dropped soon. His interview will be dropping soon. So that's why we want y'all to tune in, turn up on that. Because Culture Brown has released Go There. He got his album Go There out there. So you need to go stream it as well. We're going to be talking about that and playing a little bit of music from that as well. So make sure y'all tune in, turn up on that, baby. You already know what it is. All right, here's a little. We're gonna be playing a little bit more Chronixx. That way, you know, say because like I say, that album there was desire. To me, it was desire. A lot of people don't like it, but hey, I ain't gonna say a lot of people don't like it. Most people love it. Most people love it. But you know, it's always that one person that got something to say. So, with that being said, I'm gonna play Survivor by Chronixx. You already know what it is, baby. Let's tune in, turn up, and zone out in this place, baby.
Run away, soldier. Freedom fighter. Why is living so day? Why is living so day? Young black tiger. Stronger and stronger. Don't you let them change you. You are, they will love you, they turn on and bring heart. Jah never let you down. Jah never let you down. Jungle is warrior. She's a rebel survivor. Why you living so why we make it so lioness ruler. Mother of the future. Won't you let them corrupt your mind? Stand up for the ones who were I Jah never let you down. Let you down. Jah never let you down. Oh, when it's done, yes, that day, it's a sunshine. But all the love day, shine.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Survivor. Jah would never let you down. That's off that Chronixx Exile. You feel me? Tell me what you thinking about that, man. Tell me what you like about that. Because we already know that that goes hard. We already know. We ain't gotta establish that. We already know. But anyway, in the quiet hours of the morning, just before the sun remembers the earth, there's a stillness, a space between the noise of yesterday and the demands of tomorrow. It is in this stillness that the soul can hear itself think. It is in the stillness that true creation is born. And it is from such a sacred space that a sound has to return to, a voice that we have waited for. The young General Chronixx returns strong as he brings this album, Exile. Now, do not mistake in the word. This is not the exile of a man banished from his home. This is the exile of the spirit from the madness of the world, a willing retreat into the wilderness of the self to find what is pure, what is true, what is real. The project is not just a collection of songs, it is a project of meditation, of mastery. Now, listen, you must do more than just hear the music, you must listen to it. Listen with your spirit. You can hear the discipline in every note. In a world that screams for attention with loud, clashing sounds, this music breathes. You can hear the space between the bass line and the drum. You can feel the intention behind every guitar string, every horn line that rises like a prayer. This is not the sound of frantic energy. It is the sound of focused power. It is like watching a master martial artist who can break a stone with a single calm strike. Now, the power is not in the noise, but in the focus. Now, this is the work of a man grounded in Ital living. This level of clarity, this mastery of one's craft, it does not come by accident. It is not found at the bottom of a bottle or in the haze of a confused mind. It is cultivated. It is earned through discipline. It is a direct result of that same balance that we talked about earlier, the sacred harmony of mind, body, and soul. Now, the music of exile is the nourishment of the spirit. It is ital energy for the soul. It enters your ears and it washes away the spiritual grime of the daily struggle. It silences the anxious voices of doubt and fear. It reminds you of your divinity, your strength, your connection to the actual source. This is the purpose of righteous music. It is a tool for purification. But this purification cannot be a one sided affair. You cannot pour clean water into a dirty vessel and expect it to remain pure. The temple of the body must be cleansed and prepared to receive this high vibration. And this is where we find the other half of the balance, vital nutrition for the body. Now, the great ones have always known this. The body and the spirit are not separate. They are two wings of the same bird. For the bird to fly high, both wings must be strong and flap in unison. As the music of Chronixx is working to purify the mind, we must do the work to purify the system. And how do we do that? By consuming what is pure, by returning to the gifts of the earth, untainted by man's chemical foolishness. This is how we keep the fire burning clean. The inner fire, the creative spirit, the life force, the soul's desire to connect with the Most High. It must be fueled. If you fuel it with poison, with processed fuel, like with dead things, you gonna get back a black choking smoke. You would get confusion, sickness, and low energy. But if you fuel it with clean living food, with the vitality of the earth itself, fire burns bright and clear. The smoke is gone and only a pure, powerful flame remains. Now, this is the sacred transaction. As the music purifies the mind, a superfood like Zevo Life purifies the system. It is that clean fuel, it is the sun, the water, the earth, offered up in the pure form to strengthen the temple. It allows the body to match the high frequency of the music. It grounds you so that the spiritual journey of the music does not leave you floating away. It makes you a stronger, more effective vessel right here on earth. So let us receive this gift of music from Chronixx with the respect it deserves. Let it be the soundtrack to your own meditation, our own journey into mastery. Let it cleanse our minds and let us honor that purification by cleansing our bodies in turn. For a deep reasoning on this, for a track by track journey through the mastery of exile, follow Reggae Hour podcast for exclusive breakdowns. We will walk you through the lyrics, the rhythms, and a message all together. And to walk the walk, not just talk the talk, live the Ital way with Zevo Life. Go to their site and use their code Reggae Hour for 30% off. Fuel the temple. Keep the fire burning clean. One love, baby. Now we ain't done, but when we come back, we're gonna be talking about about two fallen greats that we lost in this past week. So we're definitely going to be talking about it from South Africa, excuse me, from Africa to the United States. So we definitely want to keep them alive as we pay homage to D'Angelo and to Raila Odinga. All right. We got more music coming for you here from Dada. So make sure y'all tune in, turn up, and wait, my fault. That's the wrong song right there. Let me get to the song. Yeah, I was supposed to get that ready, but I got so like this that that Chronixx and it just it takes you. It definitely takes you, and I just want to keep that going.
When it come up and stop until the beat.
Hit it again. Goodness gracious, man. Come on now. I'm getting it, y'all. I'm learning it. I'm learning it, but I gotta find out where is the album.
When it come up, we got to do what?
All right, so I love Amazon Music, but it is not working for me right now. It is not working for me because I'm pushing to go to the album, but it keeps playing the same song. So let's try some.
When it come up, we got to do.
Hey, here's it goes. For love, Asian service by Dada on board, baby.
I couldn't love nobody that don't love me back. I never need nobody that don't need me back, girl. Your love is dangerous. And I don't want somebody that don't want me back. I couldn't be with somebody that don't call me back, girl. Your love is dangerous. Now I remember the party that we first met. You had a smile on your face, so perfect. I swear I've never been low, never ever been in love. And the way you're looking at me, it's like it was enough, girl. We shared a lot, and that was a start, and we kept in touch, and we fell in love, and I played my part, and we played too much, and I shared too much, so you broke my heart. I didn't know what trouble from your first time. What trouble from your first one, yeah. When days were dark and friends were few, I start my day and end with you. But it's okay, I see your view. Your heart, soul, girl, mine is too. I couldn't love nobody that don't love me back. Never need nobody that don't need me back, girl. I'll always be jealous. And I don't want somebody that don't want me back. I couldn't be with somebody that don't call me back, girl. Your love is dangerous. They say that love is just a game that sometimes we need no. And if you don't want to talk about it, why to bring it up? I pray we never go astray, because that would be too much. And if our love should fade away, I pray we keep in touch. I couldn't love nobody that don't love me back. Never need nobody that don't need me back, girl. Your love is dangerous. And I don't want somebody that don't want me back. I couldn't be with somebody that don't call me back, girl. Your love is dangerous. I couldn't love nobody that don't love me back. Never need nobody that don't need me back, girl. Your love is dangerous. I don't want somebody that don't want me back. I couldn't be with somebody that don't call me back, girl. Your love is dangerous. Now I remember the party that we first met. You had a smile on your face, so perfect. I swear I've never been low, never ever been in love. The way you looking at me, I swear it was enough, girl. We shared a laugh, and that was the start, and we kept in touch, and we fell in love, and I played my part, and you played too much, and I said too much, so you broke my heart. I should have known you were trouble from your first time. I should have known you were trouble from your first wine, girl. Your love is dangerous. Give them what they would give that freedom them after. Need no answer that you can build homes. All the little children, we will not be stopped. That's the reason that we build the future nation. Next generation, we will not be robbed. This is for our education. We just started out steady building from the basement. Them say the future now, so there's no need to be patient. This time we make them doubt. It's no longer to go till you say the latest. All you have to do is say it. Oh, yeah. Never to what going on.
Let's show together. Respect.
Gloria, freedom, more of release my brutality. We follow Lord of His Majesty. Less faith, more soil. All of us were born royal. Too many bad apples. Carton bagels spoiled. Less kinder, more smiles. We walked the line. Now, if you ready, made it this far, then what's a line? Singing like I've had with the stars. That's how we sing and shine. Pray to God and get time to grind, just like my father did. Daddy, bastards. Talk for you. It's outside. We're going hard from the start line. Directly living our back line. We're for the people in action. This real life, not acting. This for the youth. We're gonna feed it. Family jobless for like my young. And not stress. Just keep on coming. Progress. We're gonna keep it running. Jobless is the people's army. Congress in the streets are on me. More love. Them streets are lonely. Parliaments in the streets are on me. I forget what the people told me. More land for the people hungry. More peace and we Chris and hurry. Give them what they want. Give them that freedom. Then after, give them what they need. Give them that peace.
All right, y'all. I do apologize. I'm not using Amazon Music to play music anymore, to do the broadcast anymore. Obviously, that is not working right? Amazon Music just does whatever it wants. But yeah, that deal was done. Dada with that. Free, give them what they will give them. Freedom they after. You feel me? I hope by now you hear why it's up for Grammy consideration. You feel me? Go give that album some streams, baby. It's called Forward We Continue by Don Dada. Bet it's going to be hitting. Y'all need to go over there and stream it right now. You feel me? Definitely need to. Already, but you know what? We got to get it back in. Because a deep and heavy quiet has fallen over the global community, the global music community. It's a frequency that has gone silent, but its vibration, its echo will never fade. Today, the world sent up a light for D'Angelo. And we must be clear when we speak his name. He was not just a singer, he was a soul giant with a Rasta heart, a high priest of the groove, a channel for a sound so deep and so raw, it felt like it came from the very center of the earth. His music, it was never a thing of haste. In an age that moves at the speed of light, he moved with the patience of a redwood tree. Years would pass between his offerings because he was not in the business of making products. He was in the sacred process of channeling truth. He was a master of balance, balance between the sacred and the profane, the funk and the spirit, the silence and the sound. You listen to a track like Untitled or anything from Black Messiah, and you hear a man who understood that the space between the notes is just as important as the notes themselves. That is a spiritual discipline. And the discipline was built on a foundation of truth, balance, and liberation. The very same foundation of Ital living. His music was a quest for truth. He stripped away the plastic, the artificial polish of the industry. He gave us the raw, unfiltered human voice. He gave us grooves that felt like they were played by living, breathing beings in a room, not programmed by a machine. This is the ITAL principle of food in its natural state, applied to sound. No additives, no preservatives, just pure organic truth of the feeling. His music was a meditation on balance. The way he layered his harmonies, the way the bass line would sit perfectly behind the beat, never rushing, always patient. This is the reflection of a balanced spirit. It is the sound of a man who is not at war with himself, but is moving from a place of grounded, centered power. It is the peace that comes from a clean livity, where the body is not fighting against itself and the mind is clear enough to find that perfect pocket, that perfect balance. And his music was and is a force of liberation. It is a sound that liberates the body, that makes you move in ways you forgot you could. It's a deep ancestral groove that bypasses the conscious mind and speaks directly to the soul. It is a liberation of the spirit with lyrics that spoke of a righteous rebellion, of love, and of a higher consciousness. And you must know that kind of power, that kind of purity. It does not come from nowhere. It must be cultivated. It must be protected. That care started from within. The body of the artist is the first instrument. Before he ever touched a piano key or sang a note, his own vessel had to be tuned. To create something so clean, you must live clean. You must honor the temple. It is a daily practice, a quiet commitment to choosing life, to choosing clarity, to honoring the body that houses the spirit. It is a ritual of gratitude for the life force that flows through us. So when you raise your glass in the morning, when you nourish your system with what is pure from the earth, when you sip that Zevo life, no say it's more than just nutrition. It's a toast. It's a sacrament. It is a toast to life, a toast to clarity, and a toast to the rhythm of the ancestors. The same rhythm that a giant like D'Angelo spent his life trying to capture. His physical voice may be silent, but his groove is eternal. He has joined the ancestors and his frequency is now woven into the fabric of all great music. To continue this reasoning and to feel the full vibration of his legacy, join us. Follow Reggae Hour podcast for the full tribute special. We will be breaking down the music, the message, and the mastery of the man. Our tribute is powered by Ital livity and the pure energy of Zevo life. Use Reggae Hour to walk that path with 30% off. Long live the spirit of D'Angelo. And as we bring you more music from D'Angelo with brown sugar, I want you to remember him.
Let me tell you about this girl. Maybe I should. I met her in Philly, and her name was Brown. See, we've been making love constantly. That's why my eyes are a shade blood burgundy. The way that we kiss is unlike any other way that I be kissing when I'm kissing. What I'm missing, won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe. I guess high up your love, I don't know how to say it. Oh, brown sugar. I want some and no brown sugar. I want some and no brown sugar. I want some and no brown sugar. Oh, sugar, when you're close to me, you love me right down to my knees. And whenever you let me hit it, sweet like honey when it comes to me. Skin is caramel with the cocoa eyes. Even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave. I want some and I want sugar. I want some and I want sugar. I want some and I want sugar. I, 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 I. Yo, tell. Cut me up some. And I want and then sunset. Now, now behind the story goes. Brown sugar got me open. Now I want some more. Always down for all my nauseous swamp. But I think I'm here to solve all my niggas don't want. Stick out my tongue and I'm about ready to hit this pretty bitty with persistence. Yo, I don't think y'all hit brown sugar, babe. I get high off the love, don't know how to be. Oh, babe, something I want show me your babe. I want something brown sugar. Oh, babe. Oh, something brown sugar. Oh, give some of your brown sugar, babe, babe. Oh, sad, your sugar. Oh, sad, your sugar. Oh, sad, your sugar. I want something. I want something. I want something. Want something Man, look at you. How many of y'all fellas out there remember being in the 90s and getting some of that brown sugar? Yes, I do. Pepper Farm remembers. Already, yes, that was D'Angelo off his 1995 album, Brown Sugar. Man, if you ain't know, if you're too young to know about this, boy, grow up, because that's some grown folk shit right there, bro. Man, I remember being in high school with this grown folk shit right here. You feel me? You can't say it wasn't, man. It was off the chain with it, man. But yeah, that's just what what we used to bump back in the day. So we got to keep it going right now, which is with your boy D'Angelo, keeping him in our hearts and keeping him in our minds. He dropped some great music that we will always honor. He's going to be in our playlist forever, forever. Even on Amazon Music, even though it's acting up right now. Hey, I'm saying all that knowing damn well it's user error. Ain't nothing wrong with Amazon Music. I'm just being salty right now. All right, but yes, we got more music coming to you right now from Tony Roy and Mystic Revealers. And when we come back, we're going to talk and touch on the great life of Raila Odinga in Kenya. So y'all make sure y'all tune in, turn up, and zone out with us on this one. We're going to be talking about a legend. We're going to be talking about a great. I'm sorry. Let's give it a moment of silence real quick. Alrighty, y'all. So let's keep it moving. We got your boy Tony Roy with everything gone up here on BOSS Radio, baby.
Boss, me have a question for you, and I don't want you fire me. Me say, boss, me have a question for you, but don't take it personally. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, say everything gone up. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, say everything gone up. Gas gone up. Vehicle parts gone up. Rent gone up. Even school fee gone up. And me baby mother get hungry. And the big me get hungry. And me can't find food to put on the table. Hey, boss, me have a question for you, and I don't want you fire me. Me say boss, me have a question for you, but don't take it personally. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, see, say everything gone up. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, see, say everything gone up. From the day me get tired till a time to retire, the same paycheck me acquire. And the pay when me get boss, it's not enough, cause I live it, get higher, Lord. Enough people are work paycheck to paycheck and still can't come out of it. Lot of people are work paycheck to paycheck and still can't come out of it. Enough paycheck finish before them see it and end up in a regret. And the pay when them get past, it's not enough, cause every little thing gone up. Lord, boss, me have a question for you, and I don't want you to fire me. Me say boss, me have a question for you, but don't take it personally. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, say everything gone up. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, say everything gone up. That boss, me have a question for you. I'm a baby mother gets hungry. Me say boss, me have a question for you. Yes, but don't take it personally. I'm a baby mother, gets hungry. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, say everything really rough, yeah. Boss, me have a question for you, and I don't want you to fire me. I can't say boss, me have a question for you. No one can take it personally. What happened to me paycheck, boss? You know, say everything gone up.
As Mr. Flavor, I am proud to bring to you Mr. E, the music maestro.
To call home, a place of his own where there's a crown and a throne, where he can praise his God and he can serve his king, and he can chant King David's psalms and not fear a thing, where people can live and make their dreams real. Everywhere you go there is a love that you can feel, and the ground beneath his feet holds his forefathers' bone, and his history goes back for centuries untold. Blue Nile, by the banks of that river, Blue Nile, where I want my dwelling to be. See ya. Got to choke up and swim in that river. Come on, my brothers and sisters, 'cause here we are in Babylon, a dog without a bone. And they're trying to tell us we should call this place our own, and that we should be thankful for the many things we have. 'Cause those who are less fortunate would surely say we're mad, so we should grab everything that the system has to give. 'Cause the life of a slave is the best one we could live. But remember that the judgment will come to one and all, even the dog without a bone that piss on Babylon wall. The Blue Nile, come on, let's live by that river. Blue Nile, bring all your sons and your daughters. Blue Nile, Blue Nile. So let's think about the future and what it may hold. No time to be faint-hearted, it's a time for being bold. Think about the children, your daughters, your son, and think about this war that at all costs must be won. Make sure that the things you do and time you spend are all about righteousness and things you can defend. Because there is one thing I tell you, yes, my friend, judgment is on its way, it's around the bend. The blue line, got to live by that river. Blue Nile, on the banks of Lake Tennessee, got to choke up and swim in that river. Blue Nile, near to Addis Ababa. Blue Nile, that's where I long to be. Blue Nile, I know, I know, I know. See, Blue Nile, oh yeah. Trod on Rasta, in that healing water, we bathe in the healing stream, up on Mount Zion. Take me where those healing waters flow. See, take me by my hand. Lead I up onto this promised land. I wanna go where those waters flow. Yes, I said only Jah Jah knows. Come on, my people, come on, my friends. This is the time, we know it is the end. Make sure that your hands are clean and pure. Come on, my people, yes, it is for sure. Blue Nile, that's where I long to be. Blue Nile, I know, I know, I know. See, take me, brothers and sisters. Take me there, me and my brothers and sisters. Yes, just hola, 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 hola. See that river. Blue Nile, Blue Nile, Blue Nile. Oh yeah. Think about your children. Think about this war. We must win. Good over evil. Down, down, down. Hey, a blue
None of them
Nile.
can get to we head. Cause in a fire them must break them bed. Cause if you bite the hands that feed you, you're just like a walking dead. It don't know reggae hour make them know to the world. That me set us to represent it. Drop it upon them, no man.
Let's Sister Tasha T for dropping some love on us today. Y'all feel me? Yes, that there was Blue Nile by Mystic Revealer by your boy Billy Mystic himself. And man, y'all, you already know what it is, man. Y'all tune in, turn up, and zone out. And hit that like, follow, and subscribe button. Let me know how y'all liking everything that you're seeing right now and all the music that you're getting in here, man. We make sure y'all bring it to you. And when we bring it to you, we're gonna bring it to you live. We got one more story to bring to y'all today. It's a heavy, heartfelt story. And that's why we chose to end it with this. We want to give our love out to all of Kenya, because in Kenya they are mourning the loss and in celebration for a warrior's life can't die. It only transforms into vibration. And tonight, Africa shed a tear and lift a chant for a true lion, Raila Odinga. Now, from the mountains of Mama to the shores of Caribbean, his name echoed with one word: resistance. He reminds me that the revolution don't start with anger. It starts with clarity, with faith in itself, with the courage to look Babylon in the eye and stand tall. Now, Odinga's life was a tapestry woven with the sacrifice, detention, exile, political pressure. Yet the man never bowed because a lion don't answer to the noise of the forest. He'll move by inner knowing. Him teach that liberation start inside. When you clean your spirit and fear and feed your mind with purpose, that is what we say revolution is Ital. Pure, balanced, and natural. For a polluted body can't hold a pure vision, and a scattered mind can't lead a people. Marcus Garvey planted that seed long time ago. You mighty race. Bob Marley watered it with the song, Emancipate Yourselves from Mental Slavery. And Raila Odinga lived it in action, in struggle, and in service. So when the news reached that the elder crossed over, we not only mourn, we reflect. We ask, what am I doing to carry the torch forward? Now look upon the connection, family, from Kingston to Kisumu. The rhythm of freedom was one drum. Reggae talked the same language Africa speak. Proof, struggle, love. When Chronixx chant Selassie children, when Tony Roy sing of Roots revival, when Don Dada from Joburg mash up the rhythm, them all echo the same message. Empower to the Empower the people, nourish the roots, and live clean. That is the frequency of the revolution. A space where sound becomes scripture, where vibration turns into vision. That is Reggae Hour. Odinga believed in order, in mind, in nation, in spirit, and order begin with what you feed yourself. That's why I tell the youth them, keep your livity high